Have you ever felt like life has dropped you to your knees? Like the weight of the world has crushed you so hard that getting back up feels impossible? Let me tell you something. This moment, right here, is where your greatest story begins. You may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. First, let's be real. Life can be brutal. It can break you in ways you never imagined. Maybe you've lost someone you love, failed at something you worked so hard for, or faced a betrayal that left you questioning everything. And in those moments, it's okay to feel shattered. It's okay to cry, to scream, to feel like the world is unfair. You're human. But here's the truth. Your pain is not the end of your story. It's the turning point. When you come out of the storm, you won't be the same person who walked in. That's what the storm is all about. Think about a tree in a storm. The wind howls, the rain pours, and the branches bend almost to the point of breaking. But what happens when the storm passes? The tree stands tall again, stronger, because its roots were tested. You are that tree. Life's storms don't come to destroy you. They come to reveal how unshakable you are. Every time you rise, you prove to yourself that you are stronger than the things that try to break you. Do not judge me by my successes. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again. Here's a secret. Brokenness is where the magic happens. When you're broken, you're open to change, open to growth, open to becoming someone you never thought you could be. Think about a piece of pottery. When it shatters, it seems ruined. But in the hands of a skilled artist, those broken pieces are transformed into something even more beautiful, a mosaic. Your broken pieces, they're the raw materials for your comeback story. There is a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in. Now, I'm not saying it's easy. Healing isn't linear. Some days, just getting out of bed feels like a victory, and that's okay. Start small, one step at a time. Celebrate the tiny wins, because those tiny wins add up to massive comebacks. Remember, you don't have to have it all figured out. You just have to keep moving forward. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. And here's the thing. You're not alone. Every person you admire, every hero you look up to, has been broken at some point. But they didn't let that define them. They used it as fuel. And so can you. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who remind you of your strength when you forget it. And if no one else is there, look in the mirror. Be your own biggest cheerleader. You were born with wings. Why prefer to crawl through life? So if life has broken you, let this be your moment to rise, to rebuild, to rewrite your story. Because the world needs your light, your strength, your courage. And when you look back at this chapter of your life, you won't see the breaking. You'll see the breakthrough. Now, stand up. Dust yourself off and take that first step. Your comeback starts now. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. You've got this. And remember, it's not the load that breaks you down, it's the way you carry it. So carry it with strength, with hope, and with the unshakable belief that you are unstoppable